Welcome to the Little Lamb Show. Come on, Nancy kids. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Calling all children, it's time to gather round. God's little children, it's time to gather round now. Little lambs faithful to God's commands. Blessed ones, the children in the church of Christ. It's time for our show, it's time to sing and play, and for our faith to grow, by loving only our God's way. Little members of the Church of Christ, let's all gather round today.
Good evening. Greetings to all our viewers and listeners, parents and kids all over the world. It's Saturday again, and welcome to our favorite video kids show, INCRadio Little Lambs. The show for kids where we learn the life of Bible characters, different languages, and interesting facts about food, plants, pets, and places. Most importantly, we are taught Christian values and character building. Since we're visual radio, our listeners can actually watch us in YouTube. Just type and search INCRadio and click live now.
Merci, frère Sean. Et bonjour à tous, je suis Sarah Alec de Montréal, Québec, Canada, et je suis votre chat co-host pour aujourd'hui. Thank you so much, Brother Sean, and hello to all. I'm Sister Alec from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, and I'll be your chat co-host for today. Before we move on to our exciting segments, we'd first like to introduce our teachers for today. From Miami, Florida, we have teacher Jean Jimeno, and from High Point, North Carolina, we have teacher Andrew Wynn. Hello, teachers.
Hi, good morning, Sister Alec, and all the awesome kids in this INCRadio Little Lambs. We're so happy to have you here with us once again, and to all our viewers and listeners, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in this part of the world. Please stay with us for the next, it's a 1-hour program. Enjoy it as with the kids and join us in our Bible story with our quiz and our activity. Right, Brother Andrew? Kumusta po?
Mabuti po. Muy bien. I'm fine. I'm great, Sister Jean. Hello to Brother Sean, Sister Alec, to you, Sister Jean, and to all our listeners. Magandang gabi po. Good morning and good afternoon. We're also excited to hear what the mystery vegetable is and see what everybody will chime into our YouTube chat, and maybe they can answer some of our questions. Back to you, Sister Alec.
Thank you so much, teachers. And now let's move on to our weather. Let's start first here in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. The weather right now is currently 26 degrees Celsius, but later it's going to be way more hotter. It's going to be around 30 degrees, 31 degrees. So people in Montreal, stay safe for this heat wave. Now let's move on there in High Point, North Carolina. We have Sister Jillian.
Hello, Paul. Here it is currently 82 degrees Fahrenheit, 27 degrees Celsius, and mostly cloudy, Paul. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sister Jillian. And how about there in Sweden, we have Sister Tenten and Sister Victoria.
Hej allihopa, och vädret här i Sverige är det 19 grader Celsius och det regnar. In English, hello everybody, and the weather here in Stockholm, Sweden, it's 19 degrees Celsius, and it's raining. Thank you, Paul.
Thank you so much, And now we have Brother Sean there in Macau, China for the weather report.
So in Macau, it's 29 degrees Celsius and 84 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's mostly cloudy. Thank you, Paul.
Thank you, Brother Sean. And how about there in Vietnam? We have Sister Christine and Brother David.
Hello, Paul. The weather here in Ho Chi Minh, Vietnam is 27 degrees Celsius, Paul, with light rain. Thank you, Paul.
Thank you, Paul. And last but not least, we have Sister Kate there in Malaysia for our weather report. Terima kasih Kakak Alec. Salam semua, nama saya Kate dari Melaka, Malaysia. Cuaca di sini ialah 28 darjah Celcius, tetapi terasa seperti 30 darjah Celcius dan sebagainya mendung. Thank you, Sister Alec. Hello everyone, my name is Sister Kate from Malacca, Malaysia, and the weather here is 28 degrees Celsius, but it feels like 30 degrees Celsius, and it's partly cloudy po. Thank you po. Thank you so much, Sister Kate. And that's all for our weather segment. And Sister Kate, are you ready to tell our viewers and listeners what our mystery vegetable is for today's show? I am sure am, Sister Alec. So let's dive in for our mystery vegetable for today. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our 29th week of solving our mystery vegetable. Did you like last week's vegetable? Did you get to familiarize yourself with eggplant this past week? Did you try tasting it? Well, you should, because they are so good for your body. For us to like them, we need to know them, how they look like, and what are their super nutrients. So, are you ready to guess our vegetable for today? Here are the clues. Clue number 1. Are small, round, and green, growing along a stalk like miniature cabbages. Clue 2. They have a distinct, slightly bitter and nutty flavor, which can be influenced by cooking methods. Roasting tends to bring out a sweeter taste, while boiling can sometimes make them more bitter. Clue 3. They are packed with vitamins and minerals, including vitamin C, K, and fiber. And our last clue for today can be prepared in various ways, such as roasting, steaming, stir-fried, or even enjoyed eat raw in salads. Thank you, Pop. Thank you so much, Sister Kate. And there you have it, dear viewers and listeners, our mystery vegetable. Make sure to guess what it is down below in the comments. Now we have Sister Tenten and Sister Victoria to tell us what our word of the show is for today.
Hello, everybody. It's time for your favorite segment. Are you ready to unscramble the letters? Let's go and find out our word of the show. I T N E T S I N E S, which means the long tube-shaped organ in the abdomen that completes the process of digestion.
Thank you so much, both Sister Tenten and Sister Victoria. And dear viewers and listeners, make sure to guess what our word of the show is down below in the comments. And speaking of the comments, I'd like to just read some of our greetings here in the live chat. From Sister Janice De Cuesta, happy viewing to all. Greetings from Stockholm, happy little lambs. And from from Brother Mario Oka, good evening here in the Philippines and enjoy watching here on INCRadio Little Lambs. And Sister Janice De Cuesta says, shout out po Ate Tenten and Ate Victoria. From Ka Francis Mascaria, hello Little Lambs, happy watching from the District of Caribbean po, happy. From Tenten's World, thanks po for watching Little Lambs. And Sister Jonah Grace Lopez, greetings from Edmonton. Hello po, Kita Jonah. And thank you po for our viewers and listeners. And that's it for my part po. Back to you po, teachers.
Thank you po, Sister Alec. And yes, let's now have our Bible story with our brother Andrew. And we have kids who will help Brother Andrew.
Actually, it's just narration by myself.
Okay.
And the Bible story is more about Lot and his wife and the two daughters. From her story last week, the angels took Lot, his wife, and his two daughters by the hand and led them from Sodom. The angels told them they must not look back to see what was happening to the city. They must run and run as fast as they could to get away. Lot and his family hurried away from the wicked city. They ran to a small city named Zoar. By the time Lot reached Zoar, the sun had risen over the land. Then the Lord rained down burning sulfur on Sodom and Gomorrah from the Lord out of the heavens. Thus he overthrew those cities and the entire plain, destroying all those living in the cities and also the vegetation in the land. But Lot's wife looked back, and she became a pillar of salt. Early the next morning, Abraham got up and returned to the place where he had stood before the Lord. He looked down toward Sodom and Gomorrah, toward all the land of the plain, and he saw dense smoke rising from the land, like smoke from a furnace. Now, disobedience does have its consequences. We should learn that disobedience to God's command has consequences. Lot and his family were instructed to flee Sodom and not look back. But Lot's wife disobeyed, resulting in her immediate transformation into a pillar of salt. Remember not to be attached to material things. The story suggests that Lot's wife was attached to her life in Sodom, possibly to its material comforts, familiar surroundings, and even the sinful lifestyle she had become accustomed to. This attachment made it difficult for her to embrace the new life God was offering, trusting God's plan. Remember the importance of trusting God's plan and moving forward without hesitation or regret. Lot's wife's backwards glance shows her lingering desire for her old life, hindering her from fully accepting the new one. Remember, we must focus on God's plan. It is crucial to focus on the future God has planned for us, rather than dwelling on the past. Lot's wife's story served as a reminder that clinging to the past can prevent us from experiencing God's blessing and moving forward to our spiritual life. Now, I'm going to ask a question before our quiz to the children. If we're confronted by a choice, let's say we get a scholarship to Antarctica, paid for 4 years, fully paid, a beautiful place to live in that's custom made for us in Antarctica, and it's our dream to learn about penguins. Would we accept that scholarship knowing that there's no worship service in Antarctica? What is your answer and why? Who could answer our question? Full scholarship to Antarctica. Will we accept it or say no, thank you?
Yes, Sister Alec?
We have to say no po.
Yes, and why? What's the problem with Antarctica? There's lots of penguins there.
Because there's no worship service po.
Exactly. Very good answer, because we want to focus on God's plans, not by any distraction that comes up from the world. So let us now, Sister Jean, can we go into the Bible quiz at this point?
Yes, but I would like to add to what you said, Brother Andrew. Okay, as members of the Church of Christ, we have our faith that one or the first and foremost duty or obligation that we have as people of God because God created us is to worship Him. That is why we have that conviction, our faith, that it is our priority to worship God, so we don't go to other places where there is no worship service. Okay, pa. So, yes, let's have the Bible quiz. And remember the lessons that was mentioned by Brother Andrew earlier, but I'll give you another review after our Bible quiz, okay? So, let's have our Bible quiz, Sister Christine and Brother David.
For question number 1 po, how many daughters did Lot have? A. 1, B. 2, C. 3, or D. 4?
Okay, Sister, what's her name again? Tenten and Victoria.
Okay. B2 po.
Good job, Sister Victoria. So the Lot has 2 daughters. Next question, please.
According to the angel's instructions, what is it that Lot and his family must not do as they escape? A. Must not run. B. Must not talk. C. Must not look back. Or D. Must not look up.
Okay, Brother Sean.
Letter C, must not look back.
Good job, Brother Sean. Okay, one more question, please.
What was the name of the small city that they ran to? A. Negev. B. C. Zor. Or D. Canaan.
All right, Sister Andrea.
C, Zor po.
Good job, Sister Andrea. All right. Sister Alec, anybody who joined us in the live chat to answer the Bible quiz?
Not yet, but so we encourage our viewers and listeners but to participate in our Bible quiz book.
Thank you. All right. Let's move on to the next question, please.
What rained down over Sodom and Gomorrah? A. Snow. B. Ice. C. Burning sulfur. Or D. Salt.
Okay, let's have Sister Kate answer that question.
C. Burning sulfur pot.
Okay. Burning sulfur. Okay. Correct. Good job, Sister Kate. Next question.
Who looked back? A. Lot. B. Lot's eldest daughter. C. Lot's youngest daughter. Or D. Lot's wife.
Sister Tenten, can you answer the question, please? Who looked back? Yes.
Letter D po. Lot's wife po.
Okay, good job, Sister Tenten. That is correct. Next question, please.
What happened to Lot's wife? A. She became blind. B. She passed out. C. She became a pillar of salt. Or D. She became mute.
Yes, Sister Jillian.
C. She became a pillar of salt.
Good job, Sister Jillian. And last question.
What happened to Lot's wife because of her disobedience? A. She was saved. B. She was blessed. C. She was punished. Or D. She was rescued.
Yes, Sister Victoria.
Letter C. She was punished po.
Okay, good job. All right, so those are our questions. Did anybody to join us in the live chat, Sister Alec?
Unfortunately po, no po.
Okay, all right, so we're gonna review again, kids. Okay, just for you to understand. Let's check if you really understand the lesson here. Okay, let's have a review. So, Sodom and Gomorrah, what did they do? Why did God punish them? You remember what kind of people live there? Why did God punish? Were they good people or they were doing evil? That's why God punished them. Who remember that? Why did God punish the people in Sodom and Gomorrah? Yes, Sister Kate.
They were evil and doing evil, bad deeds po.
Yes, they were evil people. They were doing bad deeds. They did not obey God's commandments. So God punished them. So before God punished Sodom and Gomorrah, who did God send to warn the people whom he would like to save? It starts with letter A. You remember? Who talked to Lot's family to give them instructions? Yes, Sister Alec?
An angel po.
Yes, the angel sent by God. Okay, so God sent an angel to give warning to people he would like to save. So, initially, they did not believe. Like, what was reaction of Lot at that time? Did he obey immediately, or he delayed? His reaction was kind of delayed. What was that, Sister Alec? Did he obey? Yeah. Well, how do you call that? It's like a dilly dally, no? Like they're doubting. Like, is that true? I think so, right? And who think that the angel was joking? The angel talked to his family. Who was there that thought, oh, the angel was joking? Yeah, Sister Kate.
The son-in-law of Lot's po.
Good job, Sister Kate. Yes, the son-in-law thought, oh, you're just joking. right? But did God show mercy to Lot and his family? Yes or no? Yes. So what was that the angel did to show that God's love and mercy is still with Lot and his family because he wanted them to be saved? What did the angel do? Because Lot was just like dilly-dallying. Mm, the angel said, let's go. What did the angel do to prove that? Let's go. Let's get out. Escape. Because God is going to punish this place. Starts with letter G. When you say let's go, what are you going to do to the person? When you say let's go, what are you going to do? Starts with letter G. Ah. Yes, Brother Sean.
We must go.
Go? Yeah, what do you do? When you hold the hand, what is that word? G-R? What's that? Yes, Sister Andrea.
Grab.
Yes, the angel grabbed Lot and his family. Let's go. Get out of this place. God will punish this place. God will destroy Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay? So, how many people were on their way to salvation? How many? Count. Who was the first one to get out? How many? Name one. How many? Right? Yes, Sister Alec.
Lot po.
Lot was the first one. Who's the next one? They were on their way to salvation. Yes, Sister Tintin. Christine. Go ahead.
His
Yes.
daughters po.
How many daughters? Is that? Yeah, 3. Is there some more? One more? Who else is on the way to salvation? Who else? Yes, Sister Alec.
His wife po.
Yes, Lot's wife. Correct. So 4, we're running, we're escaping from the punishment of God. What was the instruction? Strict instruction by the angel? What did the angel say? Do not? Do not what? Sister Kate?
Do not look back po.
Do not look back. Okay. Will you be tempted to look back when somebody, usually it's like that, right, Brother Andrew? When you say, do not touch this, what would it, what would you initially like? Because of curiosity, people touch it. It's like for the kids, like when you instruct the kids, don't touch the fire, like, or the candle, you're gonna burn. The kid, why did daddy say that? Let me put my finger in this candle, right? The burning candle. Oh, then you like remove your hand or finger because, oh yeah, daddy said that's true. I'm gonna burn it. Usually the people's reaction is, why did you say that? Why not? Do not look back. But instruction is very clear. Do not look back. You will be punished. There is a consequence. So as a human nature, especially kids, so you have to listen carefully to instructions. When parents say, do not cross the street without the pedestrian, you're not crossing the street on the pedestrian. Like in the Philippines, Brother Andrew, people like just cross the street, not in the pedestrian or not on the overpass. They just cross because they want to.
I was in Manila, Paul. It's not just the people crossing the streets, it's the motorcycles darting in and out. It's right in front of a car, risking their life, Paul.
Yes, po. So instructions are very important. So especially when the instruction is do not do this, don't do it. There is a consequence if you do it. So listen carefully to your parents' instructions. Do not get out of my sight. You will be lost. Oh, kids, they roam around. And they're out of the sight of the parents. Okay. So because of this, Lot's wife did not listen. What happened to her? What happened to Lot? The consequence for not obeying. We just had it. What happened to her?
What did she turn into?
Yes, Sister Tintin.
She turned into a pillar of salt.
Very good. She became a pillar of salt. Okay. So she was not saved. So how many people were only saved? Who arrived in Zor? How many were saved? So Lot's wife was punished. So how many? Yes, Sister Alec?
Only 3 po.
Only 3. Who are they?
Lot and his 2 daughters po.
Yes, Lot and his 2 daughters. See, on the way to salvation, there are temptations, there are distractions. So always remember the words of God, right, Brother Andrew? We have to keep it in our mind, keep it in our heart. Let's not forget it. Listen to the instructions and always remember because there is a consequence for disobedience. I hope we take it to heart the importance of obeying God's commandments, right? If we want blessings, we have to obey the commandments because of disobedience has consequence and it's not good. It's not good. All right, let us now move on to our oh, before we move on to the next healthy habits, let us have a quick break. Okay, let's listen and watch videos from other districts, and there's a promotion from other districts. Let's watch po, kuya. Let's stay with us and we'll come back.
Ito ang INCRadio, DZEM 954, ang tinig ng katotohanan, himpilan ng Iglesia ni Cristo, sumasahimpapawid mula sa Quezon City.
Hi, sweetheart. Hi, Mom. Homework? Kind of. It's a school project, and you have to present someone from LA we admire.
Celebrity time. Who's it gonna be? Actor, athlete?
You.
Cool.
Yeah. You work hard. You help out with everything around the house. You never complain. You just do what's right, even when no one's watching.
I don't know what to say.
You don't have to. Just don't make me redo my project.
The world may celebrate stars, but the ones who shine brightest are not on screen. They're family. A message from INCRadio Los Angeles.
What makes a family strong? It's trust. Trusting that the family members will listen.
Hey, how's your day?
Pretty exhausting.
Come, let's eat. You can tell me all about it.
Honesty opens the door to understanding and closeness.
Is everything okay?
No, we're supposed to do a group presentation, but the other won't even help me.
Sometimes you need a lot of courage to say what you think or feel, but it's worth it. Try it.
When your children are honest about something sensitive, tell them how much you appreciate their honesty. Why do we keep reminding our children? Because we love them and we want them to grow up trusting our Almighty God.
I'm 7:32 Eastern Standard Time. I'm Sister Alec, live from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. And we also have our teachers, Teacher Jean Jimena and Teacher Andrew Wing.
Hi, Sister Alec. Welcome back. And to those our viewers and listeners who just tuned in, you are watching INCRadio Little Lambs with these awesome kids from all over the world, from Asia, Canada. Do we have Canada? They're not. Oh, yeah, Sister Alec is from Canada. And Europe, right? and US. Okay. Yeah. And yes, I'm Sister Jean Jimeno, and we have Brother Andrew. Brother Andrew, how are you there in Carolinas?
I'm great. And I'm excited to hear what our mystery word of the show is.
All right, let's move on to that part. Who's our mystery vegetable? Sister Kate, our host for the mystery vegetable. What's that clue again? What is our mystery vegetable clue?
The mystery vegetable of our clue is they are small, round, and they're growing like miniature cabbages, and they have sometimes a sweet but mostly bitter taste bud, and they are packed with vitamins like vitamin C, K, and fiber, and when you like roast them, it tastes sweeter, but when you like boil them, you can taste the bitterness of that mystery vegetable.
Okay, what is the mystery vegetable? At the count of 3, kids. 1, 2, 3, say it.
Brussels sprouts.
Okay, Brussels sprouts.
I
Do you
love
know what
Brussels
is that?
sprouts. Who else loves Brussels sprouts? Raise our hands if we love to eat Brussels sprouts.
Looks like they don't know it. What is that, Brother Andrew?
They're kind of like little round green balls, and they taste nutty. And to me, they taste great. They're kind of like a spherical ampalaya, but not quite as bitter as ampalaya. They're just slightly bitter, but they're more nutty, and there's more texture to them, and they're thicker than ampalaya. So I like both ampalaya and Brussels sprouts. They're two of my favorites. But what I like to do is add them to quinoa or rice and some other vegetables, or add them to omelet, or just there's all sorts of things you can do with Brussels sprouts. You can have them in a salad. You can have them in a casserole. And sometimes I like to just have a whole bowl full of them and sit there. Instead of eating chips, I'd rather eat Brussels sprouts. Much better for you, Paul.
I'm watching the reaction of these kids while you're telling us this, the description, Brother Andrew, and Brother Sean's face was like, when you mentioned about bitter, do you like bitter?
I love bitter.
Vegetable? What about you, Brother Sean? His face like this. Brother Sean, do you like a bitter vegetable or the taste of bitter?
What was that?
What is bitter in Filipino?
I don't know.
What is it, Sister Tintin?
Mapait po.
Mapait.
Mapait.
Mapait. Do you eat ampalaya, Brother Sean? Yes or no? No? No, he doesn't eat ampalaya. He doesn't like bitter. Who eats ampalaya? Brother Andrew, I eat. What about kids? Brother Andrew, they don't like the bitter taste.
But the Brussels sprouts bitterness is very subtle. It's not strong like the ampalaya. So it's a mild. So you can combine it with other vegetables if you want to, shall we say, blend out that taste. It's a really nice texture. There's some substance to it, and it's very, very good for you. So ask your parents to experiment in making you Brussels sprouts several different ways and see which way you prefer. Maybe you like it mixed with other vegetables and with either rice or quinoa.
Yeah, I think that's a challenge to the parents who are watching us right now. That's a challenge how to make food that is, if it's bitter, how do you make it not bitter for the kids to eat and like
now,
it?
one thing with ampalaya I've heard, I don't do it because I like the bitterness, but some of my friends will soak their ampalaya or bitter melon in salt water, and that will apparently draw the bitterness out of it. But I prefer the bitterness, so I don't want that done. But maybe you would like that done to not only that, maybe that would also work with Brussels sprouts for you.
Yeah, I think when you were young, right, Brother Andrew, young people, they don't like vegetables. But as you grow older, you're going to like it.
Well, actually, I was blessed. I like vegetables from the get-go. And I have a couple children and a couple grandchildren like that, but a couple children and a couple grandchildren who are just growing into liking it, but some who liked it as soon as they tasted it. So it varies by individual.
Yeah. So that's a challenge for the parents. Okay. So encourage your kids to eat vegetables. So eat vegetables from among you guys. Right, Sharon? Okay. Tell us what kind of vegetable you eat. Because you don't like Brussels sprout, you don't like ampalaya. So what do you eat? Let's start with Sister Victoria.
Broccoli and carrot.
Broccoli and
Carrots.
cabbage. Is it cabbage? Did I hear it right?
Carrots.
Carrots. Carrots.
The orange crunchy thing.
Okay. What about Sister Tenten?
Broccolis and cucumbers.
Broccoli and cucumbers. Okay. What about Sister Alec?
My favorite would be spinach po.
Spinach. I like spinach too. I like broccoli. What about Brother Sean? What kind of vegetable do you eat?
I don't eat vegetables.
You don't eat vegetables? I think mommy should have a challenge to make a smoothie. No?
All right,
Just
let
make
me
it a
ask
smoothie.
let me ask Brother Sean
Alright.
this then. What fruits do you eat, Brother Sean? Fruits.
Fruits.
I still don't eat fruits.
You don't eat fruit as well? That's a great challenge for mommy.
Okay, Brother Sean, I want you to try this fruit. It's called lanka or jackfruit to see if you like it. Ask your parent to have you try lanka or jackfruit and see if you like it. Or mango. That's another one. Try mango.
Okay, let's just try. Maybe you start with a smoothie. Okay. What about Sister Andrea? What kind of vegetable do you eat?
I don't eat vegetables, but
Oh, there's another one who doesn't eat vegetable. What do you eat? Fruits?
yeah.
Just like
What
fruit.
what fruits, Sister Andrea?
Watermelon, and I used to eat apples and oranges
Okay.
and strawberries.
Strawberries. Okay. All right. That's also a challenge for mom to make you eat vegetables. Okay. What about Sister Jillian?
I like broccoli po.
Broccoli. Yes, I like broccoli too. What about Sister Tintin and Brother David?
Normally I don't like vegetables po, but I have to eat them. But so I eat carrots po, cabbage, lettuce, potato, cucumber, and carrots. That's it po.
That's good. What about good? Yeah, normally you don't want, but mommy said eat.
She's obedient.
She is an obedient. She is obedient. That's right. Okay, brother David.
I eat bell pepper or any kind of vegetable po.
Wow, there's no problem with brother David. Good job. He's also obedient. Mom and dad said eat. There's no other food on the table except vegetables. Nothing, or you can get hungry. Okay, Sister Kate.
I'm also forced to eat vegetables.
Forced.
But I like eating potatoes, kangkong, and cucumbers, carrots, mostly anything but broccoli and Brussels sprouts. Anything bitter, yeah.
Now I got someone in the Philippines, a child, a relative of mine, to eat ampalaya and other vegetables, and they'd never eaten a vegetable before. This is how I did it. I took a piece of raisin bread and another piece of raisin bread, and I put cooked ampalaya on there, cooked cucumbers, and a couple other vegetables. I can't remember where they are, and ate the sandwich and was enjoying it. So then he said, "Can I have one, Paul?" So I took one piece of bread, folded it, and gave him the same thing, and he ate the whole sandwich. And his mother was amazed.
There
Now,
you go.
the bread was raisin bread. Raisin bread is very flavorful, so it helps you to blend the flavor of the vegetables. And it was an experiment I tried, and it worked pretty well.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's a good idea, Brother Andrew. Thanks for sharing. Okay, now parents, now you have an idea. Get a raisin bread and put the vegetables. Start introducing vegetables to your kids using a sweet bread, right? I see the face of Sister Kate like, Well, it's good for you, okay? At the beginning, when you eat vegetables when you were young, it's good for you. All right, let's move on now to the next. What else is next? We have what?
Well, we have to
Word of the
reveal
show?
what the word of the show is before we do healthy habit, because
That's
we
right.
don't want to make a
Okay.
mistake.
What is our word of the show? Okay, at the count of three, tell us what is the word of the show. 1, 2, 3.
Intestine.
Intestine.
Good
Intestine.
job. Okay, who wants to spell that? It's a long word. Who wants to spell it? Why are you looking at me? It's like, oh, it's a long word. Spell it.
Actually, it spells like it sounds, so it's not difficult. It's not one of those funny words where you have to remember a trick. It's logically, it's
Yes,
logical.
Sister Victoria raising her hand. Let's take it. Sister Victoria getting accepting the challenge, right? Sister Victoria, go ahead.
INTESTINE.
Very good. Good job, Sister Victoria. There you go. Okay. Good job. Okay. So, what is that in Filipino? What's the word in Filipino? What is intestine in Filipino? No? Okay, let's say from other countries first. French. What is that in French, Sister Alec? Before we go to the Filipino word.
It's intestine.
Oh, it is. How do you pronounce it?
Intestine.
Oh, tine. Okay, intestine. Okay, let's hear from you. What's translation? Sister Tenten, read it first in French and then translate to Swedish.
Can you pronounce it again, po?
Intestine.
Intestine.
Apa, good po.
In Swedish, po, it's tarm.
What is that? Tam?
Tarm.
You don't pronounce the R?
We pronounce the R, po.
You pronounce the R. Okay. Can you read that, Sister Kate? And that Swedish word for intestine.
Is it tram? Pot?
Tarm.
Huh? Tarm.
Yeah, you pronounce the R.
Okay.
Okay, what is that in Chinese and Malay?
For Malay is usus, and in and in Chinese is chang. Chang.
Okay. You want to read that, Sister Tintin and Brother David?
Okay po.
Uses.
No, uso.
Oh, uses.
And Chinese is. Can you repeat the Chinese?
Sure. Chang.
Chang.
Correct po.
Okay, thank you po. And for Vietnamese po is zo. The R is Z po. Zo.
R is pronounced as Z as in zebra?
Apo.
Okay. Let's hear from you. Brother Sean, read it, please. Vietnamese. The R is pronounced as Z.
Zo.
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 Correct po.
Wow. Okay. Good. Good job. Wow. So, okay. All of you now in the Filipino language. How do you pronounce it?
Bituka?
Yeah, it's not a T. It's B2.
Bituka.
That's correct po. Usually American always pronounce the T as T. So that's why you said bituka. It's not. In Filipino, it's a T is two.
Two.
You do not say it as two. Yeah. Bituka.
Bituka.
Okay. All right, kids. Pronounce it in Filipino. 1, 2, 3.
Bituka.
Yes, bituka. All right. So where can you find in your body the pituka? Where is it inside your body? Where? Where is your intestine? Sister Andrea, she's pointing it. Inside what? What do you call that? Inside your abdomen. Okay. In the abdomen. So how many types of intestine you have? 2? Yes, Sister Andrea, what are that? What are these?
The small intestine and large intestine.
Very good. Okay. The small and the large. So you have to be careful what you eat. Okay. You don't want anything that would be food that would stuck in that intestine. Okay. You become constipated. So that's why you need vegetables, guys. Eat vegetables, eat fruits, so that food will not get stuck in there. It has to move. Okay. So you not get constipated. All right. It's the time now. It's 10:48. Anything in the YouTube live chat, Sister Alec? Do you have any comments there? Greetings.
Yes, po, we have lots of greetings po from from Redem Zion Cuesta. Happy viewing to all, happy little lambs, and shout out po Ate Tenten and Ate Victoria. And Sister Ariel Lacuesta says, congratulations, Sister Tenten. Congratulations, Tenten, for winning first runner-up on district-wide Tagisan ng Talino held in Oslo, Norway.
Yeah, congratulations, Sister Tenten. We're so proud of you. Yoo-hoo. Tagisan ng talino. She learned a lot from our little lambs. Good.
Yes, po. Congrats, Sister Tenten. And from Sister Sally Simorton, hello po, little lambs. And from Capilar Kiano, happy viewing from local of Nassau, Bahamas. And Sister Sally Simorton said, hello po, Sister Jean, Sister Joanna, Grace Lopez. Greetings from Babanwag, Isabella West. And from Sister Ophelia Banez, hello po, little lambs. Happy watching to all our viewers. Greetings po from local of Quebec City, District of Quebec, and Atlantic, Canada. And from Sister Victoria Zion Lacuesta, thanks for watching, little lambs. And happy viewing to all po. And Sister Ophelia Banez says, thank you and happy watching po, Sister Joanna. And from Sister Noen Ledesma, belated happy birthday po, Sister Jean Jimeno. When was your birthday po?
What is it? The 10th. A Thursday.
Oh, happy belated po, teacher.
Thank you po. Thank you. All right. Any more? Do you have some more greetings there?
Yes po, from Sister AJ Ancheta. Good morning, little lambs family, watching from Cayman Brac, Cayman Islands. And from Caburgo, Cecil L. Hello po, good evening po from local of Norcan, District of Benguet. Hello po, INCRadio little lambs. And, thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Sister Alec. Okay, so let's have now our fun activity. Ready? So our letter for the day is letter I. So our activity now is name an animal that starts with letter I. Let's start with you, Sister Alec. Yes.
Iguana po.
There you go. You got it. Any more animal starts with letter I? No more? Yes, Brother Sean.
Insect.
Yes. Well, we'll accept the insect. Okay. Starting with letter I. It's not really an animal, but it's a word. Okay. They're crawling. What else?
Kuya Tech says ipis.
Kuya Tek, that's correct. Yeah, that's a Filipino word for what? What is that in English? The ipis. What is it? Yes, Sister Tintin?
Cockroach po.
Yes, cockroach. So ipis. Thank you, Kuya Tek. Oh, what else? If you cannot find an English word that starts with letter I, use the Filipino word. Yes, Sister Kate, she's laughing. What is it?
Ibis.
What is it?
Ibis. IBIS po.
Ibis? What is that?
It's like sort of like a stork po.
What?
A stork.
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 Looking like
Ibis?
a stork.
Okay.
And then Kuya Tek said Ibon, Ibon.
Oh, Ibon. What is Ibon? English. That's Filipino word for? Yes, Brother David.
Bird po.
Bird. Okay. Kuya Tek is helping us. Okay. Any more? All right. Let's start. Let's have another one. As name a place that starts with letter I. Yes, Sister Kate.
Indonesia po.
Indonesia. Brother Sean.
India.
India. Correct. Okay. Yes, Sister Kate. Sister Alec.
Ibiza po.
Ibiza. Okay. Yes, Sister Andrea.
Iceland.
Iceland. Yes. What else? Yes, Sister Tintin.
Italy po.
Italy. Yes. Sister Kate.
Ipoh, a state in Malaysia po.
Ipoh?
Opo.
Oh, okay. Good. Anybody? What?
Iloilo.
Oh, yeah. Yes, correct, brother. Brother Andrew. Iloilo in the Philippines. Kuya Tek. Kuya Tek is joining us. Kuya
He
Tek
said
said,
Istanbul, Iran, Iraq are some of the answers Kuya Tek gave us.
good job, Kuya Tek. Okay. Next, let's have a fruit that starts with letter I. Fruit. Is there a fruit that starts with letter I? No?
I have a vegetable, iceberg lettuce.
Oh, okay. Iceberg lettuce. Okay. What else?
Kuya Tek says Ipple.
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 Kuya Tek. You're making us laugh. Ipple. Okay, what else? That's a joke from Kuya Tek. No? No fruit that starts with letter I? Okay. No? Okay. All right. It's 10:54. Do we have any greetings, po? Who has greetings? Yes, Brother Andrew.
First of all, happy birthday, Sister Jean. Second of all, we'd like to greet one of our resident workers from our district, Brother Angelo Bruno. You might see him on INC Radio News. We'd like to greet Brother Alvin Apalacio, who's one of our resident ministers in our district. And we'd like to greet our listeners and say maraming salamat po. See you all again next week, but don't worry, we still have a few more minutes in our show.
Thank you so much, Brother Andrew, making my day special. And everyone who greeted me on my birthday. Thank you po. Yes, Sister Alec.
Yes, pa, I'd like to greet all the brethren in the District of Quebec and Atlantic Canada, and happy belated po to our teacher, Jean po, and as well as an advance happy birthday po to my sister, Ate An, which her birthday is on Friday.
Okay. Related. Oh, advance happy birthday, Sister Anna. Okay. Thank you, Sister Alec. Anybody else who wants to greet? Yes, Sister Andrea.
I would like to greet my cousin at the Philippines who recently had a birthday.
What's the name?
Addison.
Okay. Happy birthday. Okay. I would like to greet my nephew, Froilan Jimeno the third. He graduated Bachelor of Science in Nursing with honors. So congratulations. He's going to be a future nurse. Okay. Good. Anybody else? Sister Kate, want to greet somebody?
I would like to greet my parents po and my three siblings there in the Philippines, Ate Janelle, Kuya Rom, and Ate Angeline po. Hello there po. I miss you all po. Thank you.
Okay. No more? We have no more greetings, and that's it. We're going to end our program now with who's going to take us, Sister Andrea for the greetings, for the thank yous, and then Sister Jillian for our extra. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us in INCRadio Little Lambs. Thank you, Kuya Tek. You've been awesome and active in our, you said Indian Mango. Kuya Tek, thank you so much. Go ahead, boss, Sister Andrea.
Before we end this broadcast, We would like to express our special thanks to our executive producer, Brother Emmanuel Andaya. Hello po, and thank you for overseeing our show. To Brother Angelo Iranio Manalo, our Deputy Executive Minister, thank you po. And to our beloved Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, thank you so much po for allowing us to have this INC Radio Little Lambs. We love you po. We promise to be always united with you by being active in the many church activities and always obedient to God's commandments.
All right. Thank you, Sister Andrea. Let's move on to Sister Jillian for our extra.
To all our listeners, thank you for tuning in. If you really enjoyed our show, don't forget to click like and share. And if you haven't subscribed yet to INC Radio, click the subscribe button below. See you next Saturday, and let's find out what happened next to our Bible characters. Stay tuned for That's in the Bible.
Thank you po.
See y'all next week, po.